Hello there gang, Devere here. I'm playing a little bit of Stay Alive Apocalypse by Mean Games. This is just released on Steam the other day, and it's a early access survival game, because of course there aren't many of them on Steam. So what do we get with Stay Alive Apocalypse? Settings wise, not quite sure what half of these are other than VSync. Looks like crosshair choice. Graphic wise, you actually get quite a lot, in fairness. Not sure what half of them do. But I'll stick them on anyway. Let's turn the grass down. C quality. I haven't seen any C, so stick that back up. Texture quality good. Yeah, that looks fine. The audio settings, there's some audio settings. Controls, not rebindable, and you'll see there's a lot of those to go through, which we'll look at shortly, as well as your mouse speed. Language, as far as I know so far, it's English or Turkish, and I'm going to guess the developers are Turkish. As you'll see when we're playing, there's a lot of various crescent type symbols that look like the Turkish flag. So that's what we get setting wise. And kudos to the developers, there's actually a full tutorial which you will probably want to play through. There's quite a lot of mechanics going on in this game. So let's start a new game so you can see the character creation screen. So ourselves. Name. Oh, you can change your sex. One of two. Yes, one of two. Man, female. Female, man. So you can pick a random job to give yourself a boost in the stats. So I'll go with a doctor, I suppose. Gives you bonuses on. Actually, I'll go for the fireman. Because he starts with an axe. He gets, depending on, some of them come with different little items to get you started. Difficulty settings? Yeah, there's quite a few of them. I'll just leave it on normal. You can also have hardcore mode, where you can only save when you sleep, and if you die, your save file gets wiped completely, and you have to start again. That's quite a nice little touch. Let's just quickly spam some of these in. Strength's always a good to have, I suppose. And then I'll stick one in each of those. Oh, wrong way around. See, there's something that I don't know if it's lost in translation. Perception of characters increase the range of sight of zombies. Does that mean I can see them sort of sooner, or they see me sooner? So I'll leave that as is for the moment. Then you can pick 3 traits. I'll definitely take that one. Cold-blooded. Paranoid. Definitely having that one. It gives you a machine gun, a bulletproof vest, and a trap. So definitely having that. And then decrease the disadvantages of illnesses at 50%. Begin with 25 sickness resistance. There's some more skills here. I'll just work on sort of rounding things up quickly. I won't worry too much about going too deep into things. What's that? It's farming, so you can cook things. Cold resistance, sickness resistance. First aid, I'll move that up to 25. What's that? Healing. Literally heal quicker. Yeah, let's have some more of that. Shooting. Yeah, I'll whack the rest into that, I guess. Animal taming, but that's not in game yet, apparently. So now you can choose your day length, so 60 minutes. Day will last for 60 minutes, a bit like 7 Days to Die. I'll leave it on a random start. I'm not quite sure what the difference is to these bits, so I suppose apartment means it will start you in an apartment. Not too sure what this means, but it means you can add NPCs. The NPCs are not something I know too much about at the moment. So with that all set, let's dive on in. Load times are relatively fast at least. So we're in Kai Kent. So definitely first things first, graphics. Oh yeah, they're pretty ugly. It is built on the Unity game engine. You'll definitely know that when you see some of the zombies. You've definitely seen them before. Let's see what we've got. So tab to bring up your screen. That's what we're wearing. That's your character, what you're wearing and carrying and things like that. I've got a rifle there. What's that? Is it R to look inside it? Oh, nails, paper, some scrap metal, and a notebook. If you need to take notes, use this. Really? For the time being. Oh, yeah, let's take the thick coat. I don't have a bag. Ugh. This is the first cumbersome side. Let's see if I drop. Can I fit that now? No, I can't. What's this one? White coat. I still can't. That's that thing, a tank top. Does that mean I can only have... I suppose the coat means I would have to replace the bulletproof vest. As I said, there's a lot of as you can see there's a lot of icons. So R is to look into things, F is to pick up, X is to break it, and E is to carry it. There's a lot of things can be carried. Oh good, we've got a sink. Let's see, C, I don't think I've got enough to upgrade the door. I need a higher mechanic skill to be able to do that. There is a lot of mechanics going on in this game. Plenty of things to look through and investigate and open. Oh, hello. What's this? I'm not sure what that means. That just means it's a storage, or... Okay, I'm not quite sure what this is about, so I'll leave that alone for the time being. It's the same there. Money, probably not something we need right now. So the bottom right there, that's your, that open hand is your various status indicators. So we've got your thumb is your overall health, and you've got your food, your drink, I think that's sleep, the little, what looks like an eye, and then toilets. So if I was to give this a quick summation, this game is kind of like a cross between Project Zomboid and cult classic Fort Zombie. It comes with the good and bads of both of those things as well. What's that? Unsuccessful food. What does that mean? Unsuccessful food. Huh. Don't sound successful about it. Disease chance 500. Oh, right. Okay, we'll probably leave that alone then. What's that thing? An egg. Let's take that. So the first thing is the, as you can see, is the carrying, and I might as well put my shirt back on. Depending on what you're wearing or carrying, like Project Zomboid, a bag will have so many slots in it. If you have some belts allow you, like holsters and things, allow you to carry things. Others don't. Let's go out into the world and find some stuff. I was going to put down there because I'm carrying some money at the moment, and don't know if that's got any use in game. I've not found any for it just yet. So let's go over here and see some zombies. Ah, so there's one. If you look at that little ear icon, an E, you can listen to through certain doors to see if you can get an idea of there's zombies or whatever the other side of it. You've got all the different cooking, the crafting. Your crafting is there. It's broken down into different tabs for production, needs, which is food, survival elements, bandages, and splints. So now it says 4, but every time so far I've been able to craft bandages with 2. Mechanical stuff, because you can power up items. Now let's see if we've got anything that needs journals. Where's J for your journal? Right, I need to get to the fire department, find out where the zombie started. I have to make a fire somewhere. Let's see where the fire department is. It's a... oh, it's right down there. So we want to kind of go that direction. Or do we need to go that direction? Let's go up this way first. So yeah, definitely very ugly. I mean, the elements of obviously having Fort Zombie and Project Zomboid, it's definitely a good thing. Can we get in here? Let's have a little look. See if there's anything worth looting quickly. So we're going... I'm really going the wrong way. I do want to go that way. Okay, well let's just carry on with the mission and go back. Come back down here. Let's just try and whack this zombie up. There's certainly a good range of locations in the game. Hopefully we might even find some NPCs. Oh what? Really? He got me? You're joking. Yeah, and there's a... the animations don't always play correctly. Right, that's good though. He's got a belt that lets me some more carrying space. And to go capacity of 2 and 1. I don't think there's going to drop those on the floor. I haven't got a hat on, so I'll nick that one. What's that? A band-aid? Yeah, I definitely need that now. A police coat. Put that on the floor as well. So you can actually look into things after you've dropped them. So if there's anything in there, no, it's just money. So that's the UI, and the interface is certainly very rough, as well as the carrying capacities, because it's not only just weight based. For example, I couldn't put a shotgun inside a shirt pocket. Now obviously that's like reality. And that's the bullets inside of the gun. So as you see, that is all the carrying space I've currently got at the moment. So the weight really doesn't come into it at all. And we also look like that little skull down the bottom right. I think that means I'm infected. Look at that. Hello, that's a person. Hey, come back here. Let's take care of this idiot first.
Hello.
Not right now.
Somebody help me, please.
Trying to.
Please, somebody help me, please.
He's dead. Oh. See, unfortunately, I've had it before when I've
Somebody help me,
was
please.
trying to kill the zombies. I've ended up killing the people. Apparently, there's a karma system in this game, so you don't want to kill the NPCs. Oh dear, oh dear. Come over here, idiot.
Is anyone there?
Let's try and sort of...
Please, somebody help
See
me,
that zombie,
please.
I've definitely seen him before. Right, that's that one down. Good, good.
Is anyone there?
It's, other than that little
Somebody
icon,
help
that's
me, please.
there. It's dead. It's dead. Let's see what if there's
Is
anything worth
anyone
having.
there? We're all gonna die.
Oh, capacity 4-3. That's better than the one we've got. So we'll
We're all
have that.
gonna die. We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die.
Yes, yes, you've said.
Please, somebody help me. Please.
Shut up. Good grief.
Somebody help me.
Early access is early access.
Please.
There's an instruction book. Oh, I can't put that in there either.
Somebody help
Put it in that?
me,
No, we can't put that anywhere. Oh,
We're gonna die.
oh hang on. That was a zombie. Where's that?
We're all gonna die.
I don't have a bag or item to put this. This is very much like Project Zomboid, bags within bags within bags.
Is anyone there?
What can I do? Let's drop that for a second. Can I put it? Does that go on the back at all?
Is anyone there?
I just picked one thing up. I'm going to back him up myself. I'm going to finish this and let him off.
Somebody help me.
Shut up! I'm trying to talk to the dear viewers.
Somebody help me, please.
Alright, let's try that again. So that's there. Can now we pick it up?
Somebody help me, please. We're all
I don't know what that meant, that little indicator there. I don't have a bag or clothing. I don't want to. I just want to wear it. Yeah, let's try dropping that as well. Oh, why? What's inside here? So yes, this is certainly an area the developers need to. Let's just go talk to CJ Maps. Or shut his face
You're
up.
gonna die.
Come here, idiot, moron.
Hello.
Right, so this is where we can talk to them. What is
What
your
about
name?
you?
Tell the truth,
Hello.
sure. So we've got trust of 11. I'm not sure what that means. Is helpful.
What about you?
Right, so we'll leave there at that point. Ah, that thing, I'm bleeding. I didn't notice that. Right, this is where we can try and do the crafting. Right, there was some shirts, wasn't there here? Look at all this. Right, let's take the t-shirt. I don't know why it keeps coming up for. What? I don't. Is it what? Because I'm picking stuff up in front of him, he thinks I'm evil. It's my bloody stuff. Oh, whatever. Oh, the axe back as well. Pick up my axe. Let's go over here because I need to get some bandages. Let's go over here, kill some. At least the zombies always tend to have. Right, you're definitely a zombie. She's got that was some serious moves there, girl. Right, now let's see. Tablet computer, pyjamas. Oh, might as well have the gloves. Ah, I dropped on the floor. Right, let's break those, which gives us some cloth. Can they go in that belt? They can't fit. What fits in a belt then? Yeah, this is a big limitation. The system of encumbrance is incredibly frustrating. Right, that was just pyjamas. Which one's break? X is break. So, because things won't stack. Even a couple of little bits of cloth like that do not stack. Right, actually that's a good point. I could use that. So this is definitely Project Zomboid type thing there, that things take time. Right, we've got our bleeding down a bit. Right, t-shirt, X. So now if we go to crafts, we go to survival, bandage. See, that says it looks like it needs 4. But when I craft it, boom. Let's use that. Hopefully that's done the job. Yes, we've cured our bleeding. I'm not sure what the weird sleepwalk sign, but look at that. I'm dying of thirst already as well. Ah, dear. I'll try and have another go. Try and pick up that bag. What is that going on up there? There's also a lot of technical issues, unfortunately. Now, I've had several games. Right, we'll just go and find something else. Are you a zombie? Are you a person? Oh, let's make you boys still. Right, let's go deal with these creeps. One down. Alright, good shot, good. This one's bulletproof. Watch out, you're about to get done.
You're all gonna die.
Oh, now she's started him off again. Oh, hello, son. Don't know where you come from. Yeah, I'll leave all that alone for the time being. We need to find drink quickly. So I'm not actually 100% sure whether you can get the NPCs to come with you to a base. I'm not sure even how you make bases yet in this game. Right, what have we got in here? What's that? Mineral. Oh, I guess because it's theirs, Right, we can't have any of this. Right, keep your bloody stuff then. I'll go and find some. I'll die with all this stuff around me. Thank you guys. Lovely. Not you'd want to stay in here with all these zombies and big smashed open windows, but to each their own. Anyway, we're only playing so that you dear viewers can get a look at this game. Now, we was trying to find that location, wasn't we? So we want to keep going right down here. We've got a long way to go. Zombie? Oh, it's a person.
Hello.
Oh, hello. And what is your job? You was homeless. Right, so, who is your leader? You know, oh, I'm not even going to pretend to pronounce these names.
No.
People like me that not like the money. Exchange is good, but not fair. Someone offered me a gun, but after I lost everything I gathered, I recognised he's not offering me a gun. He is aiming me with a gun. Yeah, we'll leave him to that for the time being. I think that's probably a zombie. Yeah, a little bit of room for improvement. I have no idea whether I can get her to like join my group or not, like you can with Fort Zombie. It's a little bit up in the air at this moment in time. So you've seen the first issue between the somewhat cumbersome encumbrance system and inventory system and trying to craft. There's a lot of putting things down, dropping things, picking things up. That karma system, I'm still trying to figure that out. As you see there, stuff, even if it's the zombies I killed, if I pick it up, it makes me a bad guy. Ugh. What are you? Right, you're a zombie. Let's have a quick glance. Good planners. Yeah, we'll come back. So we don't have much health at the moment. Ah, aeroplane. Not sure that's any significance. However, unfortunately, the end of the problems isn't just a strange NPC system and the inventory. It's somewhat very cumbersome inventory system with its limited loads. Because you can't, I think I mentioned, you can't put like a, as you see, it's size related. You can't put a shotgun in a short pockets or things like that. There's also a lot of technical issues. In fact, a hell of a lot of technical issues. I'm just making sure I'm going the right way. We are. We'll just basically keep going down here. In fact, this is the first game so far I've played where I haven't had a load of stuff. Oh, we usually might just sort there's some stuff popping in out the way. I've had a couple of games and I've had to start again completely because I've spawned in and it's left me in a room with absolutely nothing around it. It doesn't actually draw the room in. And this has happened a lot. There's also a sort of, I think it's supposed to be like a stealth system. So if I press, I'm walking on a control, supposed to be crouched, it's sort of going a little bit slower. I put some zombie blood on my body. I can pass some notes by them. If I put some zombie blood on my body, can I go past them as unnoticed by them? This I might better pass through the Lions group if I put myself in lion blood. Okay, I'll take his word for that. I've no idea what that's going on about. Not even in the slightest. Right, scissors. Ooh, hunter's rifle. We haven't got a space for that. Waistcoat. Can we put that on? Oh, I see. Because obviously it's real time. I would like to have just 2 seconds to look things through. So now since I pressed, I've lost the ability to stealth, to strafe. There is just so many technical issues with this game. Does that make me continue those things? No. Now I've got it back. Yeah, now I've put it back. So I think it's like a kind of stealth mechanic where you don't actually crouch directly like you would normally crouch. Newspaper, belt bag, free of... that one's got 4, so I might as well keep the one I've got. Right, traveller's bag. Let's see if we can pick that. Well, what the... I don't think I saved, did I, either? Because you can only save on... Well, that one... you can save in-game, and also when you exit the game it will save. As I was trying to mention, said that the crouch system there was awful. This stealth system, sometimes you seem to get stuck in it. I'm not sure if I'm stealthing or not, and what difference it makes. But I also had it once when I pressed it to go into it, and I fell through the map. And ended up underneath the whole map. There are a lot of technical issues in this game, basically. There's been buildings not drawing in, items not drawing in, a couple of games the zombies haven't drawn in. The hare has, but they can't move, but if you go near them they can still hit you. So yes, my summation is it is very much along the lines of Project Zomboid meets Fort Zombie. Now Fort Zombie is one of those games that you'll either like, well, yeah, you'll either love it or absolutely loathe it. And it too was beset with a lot of performance issues. Sadly you can't buy it anywhere anymore, which is a great shame. But this is also beset with a lot of performance issues. In fact, most of my playtime so far has been restarting the game and crashing. I had one game where it was going quite well, I saved, came back to it later on, and the performance just completely collapsed. It was like a complete slideshow. And there was no way to cure it, so I had to delete that save. Plenty of times when I've spawned in, you cannot even see the buildings, or there's no exits. I found plenty of areas on the map where there's no colliders on the objects, so you'll fall through floors, try and walk upstairs. I think this is definitely going to be a Marmite experience, this game. They've put a lot of mechanics in there. There's a lot going on in the way of building up your character, trying to understand that karma system, NPCs, bases. But it's hindered by the awful inventory system and the cumbersome crafting. And you saw there how fast my first meter went down. Now that problem bugs a lot of games on early access. And this one's no different. The first meter goes down so fast and it's so hard to fill back up again. You find a carton of orange juice, you think that would do something. It does about 5 ticks of restoring your first. So it's got a lot to like. It's quite hardcore. It's got a lot of different setting options, character builds, the RPG elements, the NPC and base building, cooking, farming, a full tutorial, which is very much a rarity. And this game does need it. You saw for yourself just how many icons you can have on screen. We didn't even get a chance to look at the different characters sheets. There's character stats, base stats, which I would have looked at if I hadn't managed to get myself wiped out so quickly. But yeah, it's the technical issues. I think this is a little bit too early on access, and I can see this is going to put a lot of people off. I mean, graphically, yes, it's incredibly ugly. The zombies I've seen somewhere, you've definitely seen somewhere before. They're not particularly threatening in some ways, but they can hit quite hard in others. This game is going to need a bit of time in early access, I feel, to become a potentially brilliant game. It's got the groundings there. A combination of Project Zomboid, which is a great game in its own right. But it needs a lot of smoothing. The inventory system needs a complete overhaul to be more usable. What's in your hand, what's in your weapon. They need to think that a little bit through and start again on that, I think. Just make it a little bit more easy, because I say it can be like Project Zomboid with bags with inside bags with inside bags. Trying to carry anything. I don't think I've ever hit the weight limit. Even the biggest rucksack I found only has like 7 slots in it. maybe a bit of stacking for things like bandages, you know, small items, bandages, matches, them kind of things. There should definitely be item stacking going on with them. Cloth scraps, that kind of thing. So anyway, gang, should you get it or not? That's a tough one. This definitely has the potential to be something brilliant, but at this moment in time, it's been released, I think, too early into early access, because the amount of frustrations in trying to play is quite high. There's no two ways about it. Now, if you're like me and you don't mind the rough games, you can live with that, then, and you like survival, this is definitely worth something. It's definitely got the groundwork there to go somewhere. A lot of the good mechanics are already there. If you don't, maybe stick this on your wish list and see if the developers can come through. Because I say, this is going to have to be a long haul. And the build quality it's in at this moment with version EA 101, it's got a long road ahead of it to get to be what I would consider to be acceptable, to be honest with you. So I think we'll conclude our dealings there, gang. This was Stay Alive Apocalypse. Thank you for watching the video, and I hope you found it useful, interesting in some way. And do not forget to like, comment, subscribe to let me know that you're alive, which is more than can be said for our brain dead companions here, both zombie and NPC. And I shall see you all next time. Bye now.